Hey guys, we're gonna talk about spell work. So I've had a couple questions as to like, how do you do it and that kind of stuff, but I wanna tell you today that there's only two ways, okay? You can have light energy spell work or you can have dark, okay? So there's Children of God, which is of white light, source energy, universal energy, and then you have dark energy, children of the dark, like the fallen angels, the people that have turned away from God energy, source, universal, that kind of thing. So I do have my cheat sheet here just to keep me on track. But what goes into spell work? Intentions, light or dark, it's intentions. Okay, so say some of your intentions are you have to say something 3 times or more, or gather people together to basically create this triangulation of gossip or that kind of stuff. Because again, if your intentions are to go in to hurt or harm or destroy another person, that is spell work. And that can also mean too that it is manipulation as well, because think about it, even in today's global economy, we are realizing that the government has gaslit us for decades, right? So we came underneath a spell-like manipulation throughout the years, and then literally we just passed it down to the next generation because that's what we knew. So when the manipulation starts, then it just becomes like a dark spell kind of a thing. Again, that happened to us globally, right? So, and a lot of people have tried to take that down and stop that spell and that kind of stuff. They're considered the white hats or the alliance, which again, there's two, and it's either good or bad. You know, you guys, come on, we grew up with it. You either did good or you did bad. You either sow good fruits or you don't, you know? So you kind of have to ask yourself, like, am I putting people under spells when I'm lying? Or am I putting people under spells when I'm trying to manipulate a narrative, right? So that's what the media has done with us too, right? They come up with the agenda, they give it to the media, which is then like the flying monkeys of narcissism, right? And then the media just spreads it to us. And then we're like, oh my God, this is factual. When in fact, it actually wasn't. The narrative was started with a negative connotation on top of it, right? So say you're doing spell work and you're wanting to pray for a particular friend or whoever, somebody at church, whatever. I don't know why I said church, because I don't believe in religion, or I do believe in religion, but I just think it's crooked. But say you're praying over somebody, right? You're gonna bow your head, fold your hands in reverence to this God, right? So there are steps to take to get into that reverence, to talk to whatever God that you serve, because there are many. So do you serve Ra, who is our creator, who created humans? That is God, universal source. You know, it can also mean gossip, premeditated intentions, right? So say a friend of yours did you wrong. Do you go out and like go to all these people that you know are now going to be your flying monkeys, and then they go to the rest of the people, and now your shit's just all out there because of this manipulation, right? So have discernment when you're talking to people and even like discussing private issues, gossip with other people, because like I'm a hair and makeup artist. I've been in the pageant industry for over 20 years now, and I just noticed over my time that I would do hair and makeup, sit, do the kid, push you out on stage, that kind of thing, and I would leave because I noticed that my name would be dropped in certain circles. Well, Lee and so were standing there talking, and I'm like, whoa, no, but Lee didn't say anything, right? So you have to make sure what the intention is. So that person that was saying something about me just standing there, listening to a pageant mama that was pissed, you know, that kind of stuff. This person coupled me and this other person together as if we were doing something wrong. That is manipulation, okay? They're manipulating the story to orchestrate it something as, ooh, let me tell, or that kind of stuff. It is spell work. Also, sexual spell work comes from the spirit of Lilith. Now, Lilith came before Eve, so grasp that. But sexual spell work can be where it's, maybe you have to dress a certain way, or you have to think like you put your makeup on and your hair a certain way just to attract this kind of thing. Well, that's spell work, because what you're doing is you're masking your authentic self with lustful or I don't want to say masculine, but like overdoing your body and overdoing like maybe what you wear, or it's kind of superficial kind of stuff. So hold on. Let me back up, because I went from prayer, meditation, because I have two things going. Prayer, bow our heads, yep, meditation. Okay, let me back up. Sorry, I scroll so bad. So meditation. In meditation, you're still, you call on your angels, you may have crystals, some oils, you know, like the wise men brought frankincense to Jesus. So like, let me use those same things, right? Like he likes that. He didn't like an Apple Watch. He liked frankincense. So that's what we're going to do. Then I went into spell work can be done through gossip, lies, manipulation. Because basically, like, think about it. When somebody manipulates a storyline, right, and you unveil them, and you basically bust them out and be like, you've been lying this whole time. You've been manipulating. Like, poo on me for falling for it. But at this point, we need to talk about what you did. You know, when you unveil that, they don't like that, okay? Because that's dark energy. Usually dark energy will run and hide. It's very coward-like, right? Where if you weren't doing something wrong, then you would be able to stand in your own power, in your light energy, and say, no, this is what it was, or here's what it is, here's an example, I'm really sorry, like that kind of thing. But thoughts and energy exchange. Okay, so say you're just in your head and it's self-sabotaging, and you say something over and over again, you're going to start to believe that, right? So you start to say this over and over again, and then say somebody comes along and kind of reiterates it. So now I just put a bigger kind of weight value onto what you already thought, okay? That is spell work on yourself. So you could be doing, and they call it dark energy, you know, like a spell work that is just, you're calling on that dark energy, right? So sabotaging, let me go to this. Okay, so energy exchange, again, good or bad, right? I want you guys to think about, what was it? The movie, The Green Mile. Remember John Coffey? Is it Coffey, I think? Maybe. Remember whenever what did he do? I think he like helped the little girls that, I think they were raped or whatever, but he was helping them, and couldn't, and then he like came up with them dead. But then like, no, it was the, one of the officers' wives were super sick. I think it was cancer. And, he basically took that cancerous spirit on. And then once they got out and that kind of stuff, he was able to release it. That's spirit, that's energy. Okay. So the wife, that had cancer, like super sick, remember? And then all of a sudden, like now she's better because that spirit was released from her. So when you have attachments and stuff like that, okay, let me go into this because it's, okay, so your words are everything. Hold on. Okay, this is it. What you put out to the universe, number one, we ask them for guidance, right? You ask your spirit guides, angels, all the things like guide us, right? But then we say we're sick. Okay, like if you don't feel good that day, maybe you're going, oh, I'm sick. I just feel sick. Okay, you're giving yourself spell work. You're telling your body that you're sick. So what do you think your body is going to do over time? You know, like, again, back to is it John Coffey? I keep thinking Chip Coffey. He's a psychic medium, whatever, it's John Coffey. So he took that on, okay? So think about it whenever you're saying that you're sick and then you're taking that on. My body's sick. No. Change the landscape. Maybe you're just not feeling well today. You know, that kind of stuff. You have to change the thought process of what your normal kind of dense energy is. If you want to get out of this dark energy, change the perspective, change your thought process, change your words, change the words that you say to yourself. Okay, I had to change up a lot of things because I found myself like rolling over the same stuff over and over again to where it was like, I'm obsessed. I need to stop. Like let me sage myself because this is ridiculous, you know? So be careful with what you say to yourself. I know I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. Some of you guys can really hang. I'm proud of that. You can sage yourself, cut energy cords. Now remember, whenever I talk about energy cords, if you have an energy cord that has been around you for a while, even if it's been like generational, okay? If it's generational and it's like, say it's eons ago, right? Grandmas, right? Never met them, probably haven't heard of them, you know, like it's been so many times. That is still an energy cord that you have because you're cellularly connected in that family line through your blood, right? That may be a bigger energy cord that you have to cut. So it's not gonna be, I wish I had my selenite. It's not gonna be, I don't have it. It's not gonna be real quick, like break this curse and thank you in Jesus' name. No, it's gonna be dedication of sitting there and breaking some of this. Now look, you can call your power back. Everybody that you have given your power to, like people that you're just like, you know what? I knew that motherfucker was like that and I gave him my power. I'm sorry. You know, call your power back from that person. You gave them maybe your heart. You gave them your mind. They manipulated it, right? And broke your heart. You know, that kind of stuff. So if you do that, or if somebody does that to you, you have to call back that power. I call back my power. I'm a divine being. I call this back from this entity who has misused it, right? So again, sage yourself. You can use Palo Stick too. I do have, actually, I don't think I have sage bundles at the shop, but I think another vendor does. There's like little sage sticks and that kind of stuff. Cutting energy cords, I do have selenite sticks. I wish I had it sitting here. Maybe next video. Energy cords with selenite. You can do that, you know, just sitting just like this and cutting. You know, you may even notice that when you do that, like your arm may kind of twitch, or you may feel something pop in your body, or you may start to notice that your ears kind of pop and that kind of stuff. That is energy that you're moving, just like with Reiki. Same thing. When a Reiki practitioner starts Reiki on you, you're going to notice that she'll push the energy or move. I don't want to say push as in it's like abrupt. I guess it could if you have a Kundalini awakening and it just pops out of hell nowhere, you're going to be on your ass for a couple days. But when the, you know, Reiki practitioner starts to move that energy down your body, you're going to notice that it's almost like whenever you're falling asleep at night and your leg jumps, that kind of stuff. It's that. So you may notice that when you're cutting energy cords, there's going to be things that, again, pop into your brain that maybe you haven't thought of for a while. You're just letting go of it. You're just, you know, cut the energy cords that are attached or even entwined, tethered to your aura, okay? Because you do have an energetic aura field, gosh, my throat chakra, that everybody has, okay? Again, if you're working in dark energy, you're gonna notice that their aura is different. Maybe you're working in light energy, but then you come in contact with a person that's in dark energy, you're gonna know that. It's gonna feel icky. Or it'll look very nice because it's all nice in a nice little package, right? Nice little package. That's a veil, okay? In that veil, you have to use discernment and go, but is that person really nice, or are they faking, or are they a fool where they're trying to manipulate you into being the fool? So be very cognizant of other people around you who are doing spell work. They may not even know that they're doing it, but they are. And it's literally with words. You know, I mean, like, think about it. How many times have you been like, oh, I just hate that bitch? You know, that's a spell, okay? You're saying, I hate. Hate is such a vibration. Wow. And you're literally, you know, it goes right to them. Because think about it. Like, haven't you ever thought about somebody and then all of a sudden your phone rings and it's that somebody, right? So it's that energy wave. But then think about this, too. If I say, I hate that bitch, that same energy is going, you may have a couple people around you that are like kind of hating you right now. You need to put up a protection barrier because those are psychic attacks, okay? People that are saying things like that to you, or talking behind your back, or gossiping to mad end, okay? Gathering their flying monkeys to make themselves look good, right? Let them do that. Let them do that. Because in the end, if you put that protection around you and you call on your guides and Archangel Michael is for protection, and even Metatron, you know, that kind of stuff. If you call on them, push out your energy, and then nobody can come in with the psychic attacks. They just can't do it. So definitely do that. I'm telling you, spell work, people just think that it's like, you know, these cauldrons and like witch hats, and we're sitting around and we're just stewing, you know. I mean, sometimes I do that in the backyard, but it's not every night. I'm just kidding. But it's literally words. It's literally intentions. It's literally, you know, that kind of thing. So you just have to be real careful with what's around you. Again, don't think it's this Disney kind of, you know, what was it? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with the witch. Wasn't there a witch that did the apple, that kind of thing? I mean, she looked pretty jacked up, but just remember, sheep's in wool. I cannot ever get the, what is it? Wolves in sheep clothing. There you go. I heard you. If you said it, if you corrected me. But yeah, that's a spell. Again, go back to what the government has done for so long. You know, we were under this manipulative spell. It's manipulation. They're creating a narrative to manipulate us and puppet us, okay? Some of us have seen through the shit. We just unveiled a bunch of people, you know? So when you're doing that also, when you start to see that, you are of light, because it's dark to light, okay? It's not light to dark. Nobody really says that, right? It's dark to light. So us as light workers are supposed to shine the light on the dark. We are supposed to unveil those dark energies and bring them out. Does that mean you're gonna have a lot of haters around you and a lot of people that are not happy with what you're doing? Yeah. You have to wonder which element that they're actually working with. Is it dark, or is it light? Which one is it? Because there's not like gray. There's like, well, we're just gray people. Or there are gray aliens, but there's not like, you know, in Revelations, it says that you can be gray. You know, no, it's black or white. It's light or dark, you know, so you just have to kind of see like what energy you're working with. And there are two elements. Be very aware of that. I talk about the masculine and the feminine kind of energies that we're supposed to hold. Again, do no harm, take no shit, okay? Do no harm, meaning you walk in light, you know your purpose, you give light, okay? Even when people around you are not giving it to you, you still give light, okay? You're a light worker, you're a star seed. I need you to step into the power, step into your power, take your power back from these lower dense entities that are around you. And I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Also ring the bell. I do have a Facebook page, hold on, Spotify, podcast, Google Podcast is also on Anchor. Why is my throat shocker? I'm stumbling over my words all day. I've been doing this. If you want to shop with me, it's hashtag LibraMoon73. I'm on Instagram, Snap, Facebook, and TikTok. And I will catch you on the flip side.